Dream Theater is back and they've released their new single, The Alien, which is part of their upcoming record. And there's some really, really cool, interesting rhythmic stuff happening in this tune. So let's check it out. All right, so right away we've got this drum fill in the intro from Mike Mangini. I believe it's some sort of nested tuplet situation because he's posted about this on his social media pages. A tuplet is an odd grouping of notes within a pulse, and a nested tuplet is another odd grouping within this odd grouping of notes. So if you want to learn more about nested tuplets, I've got you covered in this video. Now the opening time signature is 17. So this is broken up into 5 plus 5 plus 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
So we're going to be hearing a lot of this rhythmic motif. It's kind of the central rhythmic foundation of this entire song. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Mike Mangini idea. I know Mike and I took lessons with him back at Berkeley back in the day before he joined Dream Theater. And this was a rhythm that he used to use. It was kind of a recurring theme that would appear sometimes in his solos. This sounds like an idea that maybe he might have brought to the band. I don't know that for sure, but I would be pretty willing to bet that. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of this 17. Let's see what happens next. Okay, the drum groove has shifted a little bit from the accents on the downbeat to having a snare or a backbeat on the second group of 5. So still 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we're still in 17. You can hear the guitar playing the super low, chunky riff. Jump, 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 jump. Except now the drums are playing a kind of 4/4 beat over that. Still in 17, we're just playing with the perception of the time by changing the drum beat on top of it. Okay, so here we had a similar situation, 2 bars of 17, but instead of putting the 4/4 drum beat on top, we're going to put a triplet kind of beat on top, meaning we're going to hit every third note. Okay, so this is new. We just go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So 2 bars of 4/4 phrased in triplets. So I guess you would call this a time signature of 12/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. And we have 2 bars of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Okay, now we're into a 6/8 time signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/8, 6/8. Okay, cool drum groove here. 2, 3, 4. Nice fill. Back to 17. Yeah, okay. So now the guitar is playing this 17 riff underneath the drums, which are now playing in 4/4, you could say, or in a long bar of 17/4. Either way, the drums are playing this. Yeah, and then we've got to figure out how the 17 lies on top of that with the guitars. So the rhythm in the kick would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, which you could count maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then you've got to phrase that over the drum beat in 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Right? And you would have this long phrase. And then you end up with the 1 being on the backbeat, which is why you have this crash and a downbeat, but it's the snare hitting the downbeat. right there. And then we've got to finish the cycle. That's the halfway point. It continues. So now we're into a time signature of 5/8 and then 6/8 and then 5/8 and then 6/8. This is a very Dream Theater kind of a move to do. You can hear these kind of time signature changes in a lot of their songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're just back into 6/8. Okay, so here's another very Dream Theater-esque thing, which is 6, 5, 6, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. And then we're into the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 section. And then we have, again, the 17 going over this triplet feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Over the triplets in the drums. So now we're in 6/8, but the phrasing of the harmony is changing in kind of an unusual place in the measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, so I would probably notate it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which, of course, adds up to 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8, which means they might just be feeling this in 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Still 6/8. Also, by the way, can we just appreciate how good the drums sound? I mean, everything sounds great, but I think this is one of the best recorded examples I've heard of Mike Mangini. I mean, I've seen a lot of really positive comments, people digging the drum sound and the drumming itself, and I have to agree, it sounds great. Let's keep going. So we have this new kick pattern now, which is pretty cool, hitting the first 3 notes of the 5-note groupings and the first 4 notes of the 7-note grouping. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now, the ride is playing 8th notes over these bars of 17, 16, and the kick and the snare accents stay the same. You could argue there's a time signature change, or you could argue that there's not. It depends on how you're hearing it. So you could still hear this in 17, 16, as I'm doing. I'm actually hearing it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Even though it's got this weird polyrhythm going over the top, it's more comfortable for me to hear that polyrhythm than to hear this as the bass time and learn what this kick pattern sounds like underneath it. I can play it. It would just take me a while to be able to count it. So whether you write it as 17/16 or 17/8 doesn't really matter. It's always going to be the same notes that are played. It's just a matter of where you're feeling the ones in your head, which there are many ways to do that. Okay, so all this is still 17. Okay, I got to mention that. So Mike has played this fill hitting every 3rd note of the 17, right? Which leads as a transition into this next section. Then we go into this YYZ style. Nice fill. killing. Man, the drums sound so good. Back into 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So here we're still in 6/8, but now the drums are playing double time or 1.5 times. Or anyway, it's got this kind of double time punk feel. But we're still feeling it in 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Ah, nice. So now we go into this big 4/4 groove, and that has this really epic effect because we're expecting the backbeat to come on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it doesn't come until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 17. And then the very, very last thing that happens is okay, so it's 5, 5, 5, 4, 8, and then ba ba. 5, 5, 5, 4, 8, ba ba.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ba ba.
There you go. And that, my friends, is The Alien by Dream Theater. I really enjoyed this tune, and I'm very much looking forward to the new record. If you would like to support this channel and videos like this, then consider joining my Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, please consider joining, and there's lots of perks and stuff you can learn about over there. Link is in the description. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next video.